fortunate to get to do work around places with really pretty scenery. Some beautiful mountains and lakes and different things. I wish a lot of the work I did was up in a lot more of the big pine forests, the real nice trees, but you take what you can get. Recently I was laid off of my tech job. I worked for the company that was co-founded by Larry Ellison, a massive tech company. And I had worked there for quite a while. I worked, for a company that was acquired by that company. And I was looking up, Larry Ellison, and his parents were Jewish. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And he was recently, named as the second richest person in the world, right behind Elon Musk. Now, his son, last I heard, his son was in talks to buy Paramount Pictures. And didn't his company also, did they acquire TikTok as well? Anyway, it's really interesting seeing the reach of these companies. I had listened to someone talk about Larry Ellison. And Larry Ellison is not exactly a young guy, but he does not look old. And this person who was being interviewed about him said that he used his company as his personal piggy bank, and that he had a team of doctors to try and stop the aging process, reverse the aging process. These tech moguls, researching their family histories and who their primary customers are, to me is very revealing. For example, Larry Ellison, when he co-founded Oracle, their first customer was the CIA. Just from a Jewish family, and just happens, the first customer is the CIA. Nothing to see here. Now, I was looking him up, Larry, and he said that, he's not a religious guy. He doesn't abide by that, his family's religion. Who knows what you can trust with any of these people? Probably nothing. You can't trust anything. And lately, doesn't seem to be today in particular, but lately there has been a massive increase, to me, in the amount of geoengineering trails, chemtrails, that have been sprayed. I had read some comments on 4chan about how other people had also noticed a large increase in the number of those trails in the sky. With all the political things going on right now, the government shutdown, which did directly affect me because, when you get unemployed, then you have to deal with government assistance programs and this and that. And before you know it, they say, sorry, you're not going to get any of, such and such until the shutdown's over. Well, thanks. I'm in a better spot, though, than some people, because being laid off, I did get a severance, and they said, "Oh, you're eligible for rehire." Well, yeah, thanks. You think I'm going back? A lot of these tech companies are using I wouldn't really call it an excuse, but they're saying AI is the reason. I've heard two arguments for that, or two different sides of that. Some people think that AI is automating these roles already, and other people are saying that it's not that AI has automated all of these roles yet, but it's that these companies are dealing with this rapidly changing market with AI, and they want to be able to move around and switch what they're doing rapidly and have the resources available, the financial resources available to do that. That makes sense to me. It seems that there's probably a little bit of both of those things going on. It's such a weird world that we're moving into. Have you seen the personal little flying vehicles, the Jetson 1 vehicles? Apparently they were covered on some late night show. You know, in case you're wondering what the heck happened to Toonfart, I'm here and we're working. But man, it's been hectic over the past month. Yeah.